Hey Aqua friends, I recently posted the Aqua X core workout on the Fitmotivation website, and I referenced this video as an example of a wall stretch you can do after that workout. It's important to stretch after you work out, but we don't always have a lot of time to do as much stretching as we should do. This short wall stretch is an example of a flexibility routine that you can do when you don't have a lot of time. Check it out.
Let's get started with our basic Aqua wall stretch. You are up facing the wall and you start walking your feet up against the wall, holding onto the wall and pushing your hips back in a piking position. This is going to stretch out the back of your legs and your lower back. It should feel good to perform that pike, holding onto the wall, walking your feet up and pushing your hips back. Now we're going to open wide. We're going to open our legs wide to a straddle position, working inner thigh, and then we're going to deepen one inner thigh by lunging that wide straddle one way, and then we return to a center position, and then what we will do is we will lunge the other way, opening up those hip adductors to a wide straddle stretch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to lower our legs below us from that. And we're going to position our toes against the wall. We're going to flex our feet against the wall and stand up tall. You can't exactly see too well, but I'm standing up tall. My feet are flexed against the wall so that I'm stretching out my calves. My calves are stretching out with the feet flexed against the wall. And then I'm going to anchor one leg against the wall, reach for my ankle in front, and then come back to a dancer stretch, stretching out those quadriceps. So one foot is braced into the wall and one foot is behind. And then as I return that leg back down, watch again the other one. I lift the knee up, reach for the ankle in front because that's a better position, and then take that leg back into a dancer stretch, stretching out those quadriceps. And then as I reposition that back down, you're going to notice one knee is going to brace into the wall and one leg comes back. This is a hip flexor stretch, Iliopsoas stretch, as one knee is braced into the wall. Now watch, this knee braces into the wall, and then the other leg, it's like a runner hurdle. A runner hurdle, you've got that hip flexor stretched and open. And then what's going to happen is we're going to come back and we're going to anchor one leg against the wall, and we're going to cross the other leg over the supporting leg and drop your hips down and open up that tailbone, and that should feel like a good hip and glute stretch, that figure 4 stretch. And then you just recross, re-anchor, and cross the other leg over and just lower your hips down, and that should feel really good, a hip and glute stretch in that figure 4 stretch. And then what we're going to do is we're going to go back to a pike position where we started, hands holding on, and we're going to release one arm to stretch out the shoulder. And then we reach, and then we let that arm come back, and we have a nice shoulder stretch there. And then what you're going to do is support yourself, lower down a little bit, and then open completely to one side, stretching out to one side. That should feel good as you lengthen your body. Then you come to center, and you stretch out to the other side, opening your chest, opening your inner thigh. That should feel good. That's kind of a little dramatic ending to a very basic Aqua wall stretch. Back to pike position finishing, and there it is, you've completed a basic Aqua wall stretch.